Hey guys, here, welcome to another GTA 5 coffee car episode. I'm sure a lot of you guys are curious to see the comparison between these two bad boys. We got the Vapid Slamvan, Lost Slamvan, the lost one that we sort of found, I guess. But it's currently still unavailable for most people. But I was quite fortunate to get it from Olejadopati. He managed to let me showcase it, and he managed to get it himself. So this comparison is pretty much thanks to him. But basically, you know, you can't get this yet, and essentially it's should be available in the next heist coming out. It's sort of my speculation. I'm quite confident, but fuck the speculation, set it to the side, and let's Vapid Guardian your ass with that new edition of the off-road. Anyway, that's a comparison I did previously, so check that out in the video with the annotation on the link. But handling, first of all, with the normal Slamvan, it's absolutely atrocious, put it that way. The rear wants to stick out all the time, horrible traction, and it doesn't want to turn even though you brake like 100 miles back, you know, North Korea, and you can't even turn into America. So it doesn't really make sense. But look, we have the Lost Slamvan on the other hand. It's got insane traction. I say insane traction, but it still does tend to lose its rear a little bit, but it's got more control over the actual Slamvan. So this version is much better, you know, even though you brake early, of course, the car doesn't want to turn. That's great, and you can get some nice control. Obviously a lot of throttle control involved, and if you do let go of the throttle, the nose actually responds and the turning circle becomes greater than the actual normal version of Slamvan. Also, you notice here acceleration shoots off, but one thing about the top speed is that both of them have exactly the same top speed. We tested this thoroughly. However, uphill the Lost Slamvan will dominate, as you'll see after this. It's gonna have more torque. Spoiler alert. Oh fuck, shit, what was the point of that? Yeah, so, you know, Lost Slamvan's got more torque, it generates more power, and generally speaking, it's more sturdy, and you can control it more over the normal Slamvan. So yeah, the normal Slamvan, you can sort of use it in free roam and whatnot, just throw it around the corners and drift around with it. You're able to drift more with the normal Slamvan than the Lost Slamvan, obviously, because the Lost Slamvan's got more traction. But both of them are quite hard to turn with, obviously, but the normal Slamvan's even harder over the normal, the Lost version. So normal Slamvan here, 0 customization options, but the Lost Slamvan has 3 options for the custom liveries you can choose from. Other than that, it's pretty much the same as the Slamvan. So I'm just gonna give a point there for the Lost version anyway, just because of that little bit of variety, I guess. Right, so lap time test, of course, this is a little bit self-explanatory. I'm not gonna say much about it. I'm sure a lot of you guys can take everything else into consideration that we saw at the start of this episode, sort of get an idea of how these two would do around the track. First of all, Slamvan, definitely not for racing, the original version. Lost Slamvan, yeah, possibly, we'll see. I'm quite curious to see where it will be placing on the actual muscle car list anyway, as both of these are muscle cars. But yeah, completely disregard the actual Slamvan. You gotta use that for free roam and throw it around corners and just fucking drift, I guess. But yeah, first of all, regarding the damage test, where is it? Quite a few things have actually changed with that in the game after the Heists DLC update. For some reason, the values keep changing every time I repeat the test on the same vehicle. So usually if it's something like, you know, let's say Kuruma's $285 to repair, right, it would consistently be $285 every time I repeat that same test, so covering the same distance with the Weenie Issy. But now the value keeps changing for all the vehicles, so I don't know what they've done with that. I don't know if it's intended, maybe, you know, I don't know, they might have broken fouls, whatever. You know, honestly, I can't really tell right now, but the damage log or whatever is kind of broken the way I see it. So I might bring back the old durability test, where I'll repeat the test instead of actually checking the repair cost, but visually tell from the car itself which one's more durable just from the damage, because that's pretty much what matters, I guess. You know, which one, you know, is the first to get the tires rigged from the bumpers, you know, sort of the collision and the motion, all of this. I'm not sure if I want to go into that much detail, honestly, because, you know, it is GTA 5, but this in itself is going into too much detail anyway. But I'm sure this is all to satisfy people's curiosity, and that's the reason why this series exists. But yeah, as you can see right now, the Lost Slamvan pretty much annihilates the normal version, and that is sort of expected. But now you sort of see a perspective between the two, how much of a difference there is actually, and it's quite a bit. You can just sort of tell right now there is an insane gap, near enough 9 seconds between the two, put it that way. So yeah, there you guys have it, man. This is the Lost Slamvan and the normal Slamvan comparison, and the Lost Slamvan, you know, comfortably takes it, and it's really awesome to drive actually. Although the brakes on the two are really bad, but if you brake early with the Lost Slamvan, it's extremely rewarding with its turning circle, so you can really just dig it into every corner. and control it with the immense throttle control, I guess. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe for more GTA 5 content. Check you. Sign out. Good night. Peace. Yeah. Oh yeah, guys, I'm currently streaming the endurance race on Twitch right now. You guys will see 1.5 hours, 99 laps with the pit stop. But check out the Vapid Guardian versus Sand King on the screen annotation. I'll see you guys there. Other than that, see you guys on the stream chat.